Welcome back viewers to the second video of Adobe Photoshop. And in the previous video, as we have discussed about the interface of Photoshop, so in the second step we are going to learn about the concepts that Photoshop uses to create images. This will help you to get a better understanding of Photoshop. So let's discuss about the image size, dimension and resolution. So as we are going to discuss about the image properties, we are definitely going to need an image. Here you can see I have a image over here. So if you want to use the same image, then you can download it from Google Drive. I have provided the link for the image in the description below, or you can use any random image you like. To import the image, you can go to File and click on Open. So you can locate the directory wherever you have stored the image. Then you can select it and click open to open the image. So once the image is opened, we can check its properties from the menu. Simply go to the image tab and click on image size. So this pop-up menu appears here. So once we are in the image size menu, you can see that the properties of the image are listed down here. At the very beginning, it shows image size, which is 5.93 megabytes. So this is the size that the image occupies in your disk. Then we have the dimension, which is 1920 cross 1080 pixels. So it's a full HD image. Okay, let us change the unit back to pixels. Okay, so as you can see here that the width and the height fields, they are actually input fields. So if you want to change the dimension of the image, you can easily do it from here. Before that, we can see that here we also have a field of resolution here, which is the pixel density of the image. So by default it's set to 72 ppi. So now let's increase the resolution and see what happens. So we'll increase it to 300 ppi. So here you can see that the dimension of the image, it has increased, but now the unit is in pixels. If we switch back to centimeters, then you can see it remains the same. That is, changing the resolution doesn't affect the physical dimension. So this means that if you have an image of physical dimension 10 centimeter cross 10 centimeter, then even if you increase the resolution from 72 to 300 ppi, or if you reduce it, it doesn't affect the physical dimension of the image. But you have seen that if we change from centimeters to pixel, then the image resolution has increased. So what happens here actually is that the physical dimension, even though it remains constant, the resolution of the image increases. So in turn you get image which is sharper and has more clarity. So whether you see the image in a display or take a printout, you get a more clear image. Make sense? Right. So now you may be thinking what this resample field does for us. Okay, so before we go into that, we need to enable option which might not be enabled by default on your Photoshop, right? So let me close it. Then we can go to Photoshop and preferences. There you can find technology previews. Okay, so if you are using Photoshop on Windows, then you will not find this option under Photoshop. You will find this under Edit. Okay, you can go to Edit and then click on Preferences. So once we are here, you can see we have this enable preserve details 2.0 upscale, right? So it's already enabled in my device. So if it's not enabled, then you can enable it. So in the description part, you can see it shows enlarge your images with the help of artificial intelligence assisted upscaling technologies. So it uses AI for doing the improvement on your image. Fine. So once it's enabled, you can go back to the image size menu. Okay, so let's close it and I'll go to image size. So let's see what this resample does. So first we'll increase the resolution to 300 ppi. Okay, so here you can see we have many options for resampling, but this preserve details 2.0, it's the latest, and it does the resampling in the best possible way. Okay, so I will go for this. We also get an extra slider which we can use to reduce the noise in the resampled image. So now if I move the slider towards the right, then you can see on the left half on the preview that the amount of noise in the image reduces. So if we increase it a little more, okay, so now it looks fine. We don't need to move to the utmost right because it will smoothen out the image completely. Okay, so this much value is enough. So let's click on OK now. So it processes the image. So now we get a final upscaled image, and we've also preserved certain details by using the Preserve 2.0. So that's it for this video. So if you like the video, then a thumbs up would be great, and if you have not subscribed to our channel, then please do hit the subscribe button, and I will catch you guys in the next video.